The transplants have been up potted, and now it's time to put it under some new grow lights. We're ready. Hi, and welcome to Kim's Cozy Corner. We are going to show a different way to use indoor lighting for your young seedlings. Anybody who watches my channel will know that I have an indoor grow space. And in my indoor grow space, I have a place for me to produce vegetables all winter long, but I also have seed starting shelving units where I start all of my seeds for my outdoor garden. In there, I have a variety of different types of lights. I have shop lights, I have grow lights, high powerful grow lights, medium power grow lights, and I got the whole area set up. But this video is just to share with you that you don't have to have all of that to have a small seed starting station in your home. So I am going to show you my little setup that I'm using in my living room on this small table and just show you that there are other ways to start your young seedlings. I have started my young seedlings down in my grow space, and I have up pot them into this seed starting tray right here. And so these are my little flowers that's going to go out in May. And so I have coleus in here as well as different types of petunias. And this isn't everything, but I got one flat here and I wanted to be able to show it to you. But this could be anything. It could be tomatoes, it could be peppers, it could be cabbage, lettuce, broccoli, kohlrabi, it could be anything. And once you got that flat of your little young seedlings, whether they're seeds or really small transplants, you get them into some kind of container so that you can water them in, and you can place these pretty much anywhere with this new light that I'm getting ready to show you. MetryGrow, and here's the box of this little light here, sent me this wonderful 100-watt grow light. And this is a very unique grow light, and so I thought I would share it with you. This 100-watt grow light has remote control operations. You know, here's the little control box on it right here where I can turn it on. I can determine if I want to put the light for veggies or for fruiting plants. I can adjust the amount of time that I leave the light on, how bright I want the light, and it has a Wi-Fi setting where you can use an app on your phone to control it as well, which I thought was very unique as far as some of the features that this light provides. And this light is adjustable, and I'll show you that in just a minute. This light comes on an adjustable stand where I can raise it or I can lower it to many different heights to get to the right height for what I'm using. And it also will adjust this way. So if I have a tall plant and I can hit the side of the plant, or I can angle it down, I can angle it back. It's very versatile and flexible as far as how low you can go or how high you can go. And it comes on a stand, but you don't have to use a stand. You can actually hang it up as well. So it comes with attachments where you can hang it versus using the stand. But I am using the stand because I want to be able to show you, you don't need all that fancy stuff. I know I'm always showing what I have, and it could be a little overwhelming, but you don't need all of that to start young seedlings versus having to buy those seedlings from your nursery or the big box store. So I started all of this from seeds, and now I got my little light back here, and I can hook up to, I think, 20 of these together. Let me double check that. Yes, it says I can hook up to 20 of these together. So there's a place on top of the light where I can plug in and daisy chain up to 20 of these together. But I only need one because I only have one seed flat here. So we're going to put that seed flat in. We are going to use the little remote control here, and we're going to turn it on. And this is more than enough to start your young seedlings. I'm going to turn it off because it's bright. Now, with that being said, you might only have 1 or 2 little pots that you're growing on your balcony. Maybe you have 1 grow bag or something like that, but this is perfect for starting young seedlings. Now, if you got a plant indoors, like 1 tomato plant or something like that, or 1 pepper plant, you can use that light for that as well. Full spectrum grow light, 100 watts. I would say this is on the lower end from the different types of lights I have, at least for grow lights. It's definitely more powerful than my shop lights, which I only use to start my young seedlings. But this could actually grow your lettuce. It could grow your tomatoes, your peppers, but you're going to have to get pretty close with this type of grow light. At least you can grow food indoors, whether we're talking seedlings or you just want a tomato or 2 indoors. But it's a very small setup, a super skinny stand that I'm using anyway, or like I said, you can hang it from the top down in a grow tent. But I wanted to show the stand, and that's what makes this so perfect for a small space. If I wanted to use this in my grow space, one of the issues that I have with some of my grow lights is that they get very warm, and it can really heat up your grow tent and, huge growing areas. This one has a cooling honeycomb design, which dissipates the heat. So on the very top here, there are these little black things here, and it'll quickly dissipate the heat. Because of this honeycomb design, it cools up to 50% faster than a lot of the other grow lights that are out there. If you decide to use the app like I'm going to use, one of the things that you can do with the app is adjust the spectrum. And it's for advanced users, and I won't be doing that, but at least the option is there. So I'm going to turn it on with the app. You see that? Turned it on, and I just used the phone to do that. I can put a schedule in here, or I can use the remote control, and I can do a 12 hours on, 12 hours off, 16 hours on, 8 hours off. Or I can control it with a schedule on the app where I can choose anything in between that time period. So right now I got it set up to come on at 7 in the morning and go off at 11 at night. I can adjust the brightness, and I believe there are 8 levels of brightness. I can put the LED mode on either fruits and flowering or vegetables and herbs. And this is fruit and flowering because these are flowers. So we'll put it on that. The light up mode could be light turns on and off instantly, or the lights can turn on and off gradually. So you can do it however you want to do it, but there are options. And then, like I said, there's a custom spectrum on here where I can turn it on and say, hey, I want more of the far red lighting and I want less of the blue lighting, or I want more of the warm white and less of the red light. So there are ways to adjust it, and it says it's for advanced users. That's not me. I'll just be honest. I'm not an advanced user, but at least the option's there. This product can be found on Amazon, and I have a link below that'll take you directly to the product. And this wonderful company has provided an exclusive coupon code that'll give you 15% off if you use my code. So not only is this an amazing product, they're going to give you 15% off using my code. So look down in the description below, and it'll give you all the information you need to get that 15% off. Again, you don't need that super high powered light if you want to do something on a much smaller scale. So there you have it. There's the MetryGrow Light, 100 watt grow light. And I'm just going to keep showing you everything because everything doesn't work for everybody, but I want to show you all of the different options that are out there. I don't want you to get overwhelmed when you look at my grow setup when there are other options out there for smaller scales. As I'm doing my bi-weekly and my monthly garden tours, whether I'm indoors or outdoors, I will make sure I'll keep you up on how this light is doing compared to everything else in my grow space. So I will keep updating you on this unit. So until next time, and I hope there will be a next time that you hang out with me at Kim's Cozy Corner. Talk to you soon. Bye.